Hi, this is James Gordon here with a graphic novel review. Today's graphic novel we'll be talking about today, Blades of Furry Volume 1, written and illustrated by Emile Erdos Deya Muniz. This was published by Little Brown and Company in May 13th, 2025. This was a very fun gay romance graphic novel. I really enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun reading. It basically follows these two characters, Emile and Ruda, who are in this fictional skating competition known as battle skating, which is a combination of figure skating and martial arts. So characters are not fighting each other. Basically, the goal of this battle skating event is to pull off a bunch of moves to earn points, and then to take down the opponent by basically just knocking them down to the ice, essentially. There's no this isn't brutal fist fights and stuff like that. So if you're expecting something more violent, sorry, there's none of that in this. What there is, however, is basically that the two characters, the deer Emile and the fruit bat Ruda, it basically follows their lives as they're now not only competing against each other, but they begin to bond with each other. And Emile is Ruda's inspiration becoming a skater, and this also causes tension between the two sides, as it's not only is it illegal to date other skaters in this competition. There's a whole bunch of other things that happen in this graphic novel, which causes tension between the two, but they refuse to be separated from one another. And I really enjoyed the story. I really liked the art style. I found it very fun, entertaining to read. There was some good humor here and there, and the figure skating scenes I really enjoyed. I'm not into figure skating at all, but I really enjoyed this one a lot. And I'm definitely looking forward to reading Volume 2 when that comes out, hopefully this year. I was actually looking online to see when the Volume 2 would be coming out, and from what I gathered, it said it would be coming out this year, hopefully, so I'm definitely looking forward to pick up a copy of Volume 2 when that comes out. But overall, I really enjoyed this graphic novel, and if you're looking for a fun, lighthearted gay romance graphic novel with the furry theme, I highly recommend Blades of Furry. There wasn't many problems or issues I had with it, but overall, I really enjoyed this. Alright, onto the graphic novel review. Plot. Emile Fieta, a young deer, is competing in the Fur Continent's Battle Skating Competition 32, an event that combines skating with martial arts. A rookie skater with a ballad prodigy and has done well so far. However, Emile's competitor, Anne Callaghan, has injured her ankle and is going up against Radu Busanko, a handsome fruit bat, or known by his stage name as Dracula, for his vampire-like appearance, is a pro skater that has won last year's battle skating event. He was also the inspiration for Emile to become a skater as well. The next day, Emile is stressing out in the locker room while his giraffe Kochi is trying to calm him down, stating he has a chance of beating Ruda since he is much faster than him and can pull off more difficult moves. His best friend, Mini Katsu, a fox, convinces Emile he's got what it takes and can beat him. Suddenly, Ruda passes by them as he's very tall, causing Emile to blush at the sight of him. As the two get ready for the finale, Ruda wishes Emile good luck and boops his nose. As the two begin skating on the ice, Emile tries to warm up by earning points, but is nearly taken out by Ruda as he nearly gets his head sliced off. Dodging his attacks, Emile performs one of his signature moves, but Ruda is coming after him again. Ruda attempts to take out Emile in a hold, but breaks free and does a backflip with the crowd cheering him on. Emile tries to pose with his ice skates, but accidentally cuts his hand, which causes Ruda to come charging at him. Ruda grabs Emile, but is able to knock him down, winning the match. However, Emile saw that Ruda attempted to bite him, along with revealing his hidden fangs as he's really a vampire. Emile goes over to Kochi and Midi, trying to explain to them that Ruda really is a vampire, but they don't believe him. They are very happy he won the match. While Emile is in the middle of getting changed, Ruda appears as he attempts to apologize for what happened on the ice, with Emile threatening him with his ice skate blade. But to his shock, Radu begins to cry, begging Emile not to reveal what he saw as it would ruin his career. Emile agrees not to reveal his dark secret to anyone. The following night, Emile has a nightmare of Radu biting his neck, causing him to wake up. The next day, Emile and Kochi are going to the ice rink. Emile is glad the event is over and just wants to skate. However, a crowd of fans along with news reporters are waiting for him. They ask a few questions before revealing that Radu wants to have a rematch, stating he wasn't well. Emile accepts the challenge and begins getting in shape, with Kochi believing they're going to get sponsors from them. However, this causes a lot of tension on Emile from the press and isn't liking it as he tries to hide his face while walking in public. Emile happens to bump into Radu after leaving the gym to get something to eat at the local restaurant. Emile wants to leave him alone, but Radu wants to apologize for being cocky during the live interview. However, it doesn't change what Emile knows about Radu. He tries to explain not all bats are evil, while Emile disagrees and notices the cherry juice Radu is drinking looks a lot like blood. Radu offers him to try it, but Emile throws his peach juice at him, but Radu finds it amusing while Emile blushes hard. He has another nightmare of Radu tearing off his arm before waking up on the bus with Kochi. While training, Emile is knocked down by Furry, a squirrel woman who dislikes Radu after losing to him from a previous battle skating after injuring herself, and is jealous of Emile for beating him. Annoyed, Emile and the other skaters are called when the Series 2 matches are posted. While some are fine with their choices, with others annoyed with some of the songs picked for the matches. However, Emile finds he is going up against two skaters that have more training than him. Emile tries to get Minnie to train with him, but is already busy. Emile tries to get Kochi to change his training schedule. Just then, Radu overhears their conversation and eyes Emile's cute butt. Radu offers to help train Emile for the upcoming series to compete. Emile is against this, but finds himself attracted to Radu while blushing. Emile tries telling off Radu that he can beat him again when Radu displays his skills of knocking Emile down, but catches him as the two stare into each other's eyes. Kochi returns and is unable to change the schedule, nor find anyone else to train with Emile, and accepts Radu's offer. The two begin training together, with Emile beginning to trust Radu and dismissing the rumors of vampires, with Radu having a crush on Emile. During a skating session, Emile accidentally cuts his hand while attempting to grab Radu's skate. Emile covers his hand, with Radu offering to help him and promises he won't bite him. Emile places his hand on Radu's face as the two blush. Kochi is impressed with Radu's training as Emile is getting better and is climbing the ranks in the battle skating. Meanwhile, Sue is desperate to prove that Radu is a vampire that would ban him from all sport events, including skating. Both Emile and Radu begin bonding with each other as Emile apologizes for acting like a jerk towards him, as Radu forgives and states he really likes him. That night, Emile hugs his bat plushie in bed. But this is causing tension with Radu's bear coach, Ichabod, as he doesn't like the idea of Radu hanging around other skaters and wishing to change his vampire theme outfit, which Radu getting tired of the whole spooky vibe and hating being alone most of the time. Ichabod punishes Radu by making him train hard till he collapses from exhaustion. Radu tries to reach the ice skating rink to catch Emile going against Michaela. However, he bumps into Sue, trying to still prove he's a vampire. Radu tells her off, and after making a snarky comment about Emile not being a good enough skater, Radu reveals on his cell phone that Emile has defeated Michaela and is getting higher in the Series 2, annoying Sue. As Emile and Radu become closer to each other, it becomes more difficult for them to hide their feelings, along with trying to keep their love a secret, with Sue becoming relentless on destroying his career. With the aid of their friends and coming together, both Emile and Radu won't let anyone threaten their careers or love, no matter what they face. And which one will become this year's battle skating champion? Blades of Furry was a fun, lighthearted gay romance story that I really enjoyed. From its cast of colorful characters to the intense ice skating scenes and romance, along with some nice butt shots as well. Like the art style, as I found the whole story fun to read, with some intense moments that really made it interesting. Emile was both fun and a funny character to follow, as he's very skilled and flexible deer. and his crush Radu is both a skilled and handsome skater, like the other characters I come to know within this graphic novel. However, I really dislike Sue, a very mean and nasty person who's hell-bent on destroying Radu's career, showing how cold-hearted she was and her lengths she would go. However, her obsession is her downfall. A few other characters I didn't mind, but overall it was fun following them within the world of ice skating. And speaking of the sport itself, it was very interesting to see this hybrid sport of figure skating mixed with kung fu-like fighting. I felt the pacing was good with some nice backstory explaining the characters more, which I really enjoyed. While there isn't any sex scenes, however, I still had fun reading this and looking forward to seeing more in Volume 2. But if you're expecting this to be a blood sport, there isn't any death or graphic scenes, then this isn't the graphic novel for you. If you want a fun, lighthearted gay romance with furry characters and something different, then I highly recommend Blades of Furry. You'll have a lot of fun reading this gay romance graphic novel. Alright, that's the review today. I hope you enjoy it, and as I said before, I had a lot of fun reading Blades of Furry. At first I thought this was going to be like regular figure skating, with with a romance thrown in the mix. However, this is however, as I began reading it, I saw that no, this is not what I thought it was going to be. So this battle skating competition basically is like I said, it's a mixture of like traditional figure skating where you have to like pull off a series of moves to earn points. Then you have to take down the opponent you're going up against, not by killing them, of course, or beat them up. Basically, to essentially knock them down. Essentially, so basically you like get them in a hold and just just toss them down to the ice, or pull a move that basically causes them to like land on their back or something along those lines. So this isn't a blood sport. This isn't like Mortal Kombat on ice. So I thought, okay, this is a little different. But I really enjoyed it. I thought it was a really kind of interesting concept, this battle skating thing. I really do like the characters. Well, there's a few characters I did like, but most of the main characters we follow within the story, there's a lot of them I really enjoyed. I really liked Emile. He's this very cute yet funny deer, very flexible too, as he could like move his body in like several poses. I thought, wow, this deer is very flexible, and he's got a nice butt. And then there's the other character, Radu, who is this very handsome, tall fruit bat, who's like is gorgeous looking. Is tall, muscular, very handsome looking. I really like this character. And then there's a couple other characters I like in the story too and stuff. But I found the story very interesting, as basically follows Emile entering this skating event and then having to work with the person that inspired him to become a skater essentially, but at the same time he's a bit terrified of him because he finds out he's a vampire, which apparently vampires aren't allowed to enter in figure skating. It's kind of a really bizarre thing in the story, but the graphic novel does explain the reason why for it. So I thought, okay. So overall, I really enjoyed it. It was very lighthearted. I liked the story. The pacing was good. I did like when it did do some backstory on some of the characters. I really enjoyed that. There wasn't really anything that I disliked with it. I didn't mind there was no sex scenes. I didn't mind that. I just found the story really fun. Had some good humor here and there. Overall, I just really enjoyed it. And oh yeah, and I really like the art style of this graphic novel. I really like the art style in it. Oh. Okay, I'll show one more. Yeah, so I really like the art style in this graphic novel. I was unable to find out who did the illustrations for the graphic novel. I don't know if it's both of them did it or one of them drew it and then the other wrote it. I wish I could find that information, but overall, I really enjoyed Blades of Furry, and I'm really looking forward to reading Volume 2 when it comes out. There was one character that I really did not like in this graphic novel, and that was Sue, who is this real bitch. this squirrel character, she's like hell-bent on destroying Redu's career because she lost to him during a battle skating event, which left her ankle injured, and she becomes very jealous towards Emil for him beating him, and she basically wanted to beat him to get like her revenge, sort of thing. And then she's like, trying to like she's like hell-bent on trying to prove that he's a vampire and stuff, and she tries a bunch of really nasty things, and like, you're a very cold-hearted character. But as I said, her obsession becomes her downfall later on in the graphic novel. Um, and then there was Ichabod, there another character I kind of didn't like. Like at the beginning, he starts off as like kind of like a jerk, but then kind of begins to warm up towards the end of Volume 1. So um, I'm like, okay, we'll have to see if this character gets better or not. Yeah, there wasn't really that many characters I didn't like. There was a lot of characters I did enjoy following within the graphic novel, and as I said, looking forward to part 2 when it comes out. I guess one thing I would like to see in for Volume 2 is maybe have a bit of a sex scene, but I don't know if they're gonna. Yeah, if Volume 2 comes out, I hope we do get a bit of a sex scene, like to see the two characters like really expressing how they really feel for each other. As there's like there's like a lot of like hugging and kissing scenes in the first one, so I'm hoping the second one will add more to the story. So that's what I'm hoping for Volume 2. As I'm really interested to see what this battle game event is gonna look like in Volume 2. So hopefully this year it will come out. I was trying to find information when Volume 2 was going to come out. I found one day that said that was coming out this year. Didn't say what month, so I think May. I think it said like when the Volume 1 came out. So I'll have to see if this is true or not. But if you're looking for something fun, lighthearted to read, then I highly recommend Blades of Furry. It's a really fun gay romance furry graphic novel. Alright, that's the review today. Hope you enjoyed it. And sorry this took longer than this should have. This whole month has been going by so fast that I haven't really been paying attention. And when I looked at the date, I was like, oh shit, this month is already almost over. So I know I said my uploads are going to be a bit slower than usual, and I'm not liking it. I'm going to try to get more reviews posted while working my novel project at the same time. So I've been having this reading problem where I find that if I try reading during the night, I'm not focused. I'm constantly getting distracted by other things, and I find that I read better during the day because I'm awake and I'm focused. So I'm going to starting as of today, I'm going to read more during the day, and then that way I can do my writing later at nights. That way it's an even balance. That way I can get more reviews posted while working my novel projects at the same time. The 2 month, so this is the 2 videos I posted back in February. It kind of bugs me. I'm like, I could have posted a lot more had I just if I just simplified my reading schedule. So I'm hoping to fix this problem and hopefully get at least like 3 or 4 reviews posted before this month is over. Then March, basically the same thing. So I'm going to fix this. I'm gonna make some adjustments to my reschedule, and hopefully that fixes the output of my videos and stuff. Alright, that's it for the review today. Hope you enjoyed it. Please don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our tutorial library, the YouTube channel where I post book reviews, book hauls, or fiction-related content. Until then, I'll catch you later.